You've heard of Wikipedia. Well, you might not know that Wikimedia Commons is the online library that stores the images and media files that illustrate Wikipedia articles. Wikimedia Commons holds over 100 million freely licensed media files. These photos, audio, and videos have been added by ordinary people like you on their own or through competitions like Wiki Loves Africa and Wiki Loves Monuments. It's also made up of substantial media donations from cultural and heritage institutions like the Smithsonian, NASA, and the British Library. But how do we use all these incredible images if we cannot find them? In 2018, the Wikimedia Commons community worked on the Structured Data on Commons project. This was a drive to make the images donated by people and institutions easier to find and use. Wiki in Africa and other organizations worked together to develop solutions to solve this problem. We created the fun description adding tool, the ISA tool, which we are going to hear more about in this video. First, before we talk about the ISA tool, let me explain what we mean by structured data. Structured data is data that is understood by humans and machines. So, when we add structured data to images on Wikimedia Commons, we increase their searchability, and this allows people to easily find the content or image they want. This is done by adding better descriptions and additional information. This also helps AI to gather information. Using the ISA tool, you can add two types of data. These are captions and depicts. Let's look at captions first. Captions are short, factual descriptions of what is in each image or media file. Captions do not have hyperlinks or wiki text. For example, in this image, the captions are in English, Spanish, and Polish. To add another language, click on Edit and select the caption you want, and then add a caption in that language here. I will select the Arabic language to add a caption in Arabic. Now you can see the Arabic caption added here. Then let's find out more about depicts. Depicts are a way of accurately describing elements in the image, just like hashtags or keywords. By adding these elements, it links this image to other images that have the same or similar elements, grouping them together. Depicts link elements that are already on Wikidata. In the Structured Data tab here, you can find depicts with explanation items portrayed in this file. The depicts proposed here are all hosted on Wikidata. If you want to add depicts that are not in Wikidata, you must first create those items on Wikidata, and then you can include them as depicts. As you see, we add the items that appear in the image. There is a lighthouse, bombs, tree, sea, etc. Try to add specific rather than general depicts elements. For example, instead of choosing the depict lighthouse, people who are familiar with the place or have read the caption will know that it's the Cape Spartel lighthouse. So, we select the Cape Spartel lighthouse as a depict. We click here for Cape Spartel Lighthouse depicts to mark it as prominent. You mark the prominence of a depict item if it is a dominant element on the image. If the lighthouse was small in the distance, you would not mark it as prominent, but whatever else was dominant in that image. Then, I will click on Publish Changes. We can find here the Cape Sport, the lighthouse, mark it as prominent as one of the depicts or structured data added to this image. Unlike captions, depicts are only displayed in one language. This is the language that you have marked as your preferred language in Wikimedia Commons. If you are multilingual and want to add depicts in other languages, you can change your language preference. As you can see, my selected language is currently English. When I change my language into Arabic, you can see the depicts now in Arabic. Now you have an understanding of how structured data works. Let's move on to the ESA tool. The ESA tool, or ESA, is fun, easy, multilingual tool that enables you to add structured data to images on Commons. We'll show you how in this video. You can find the link on the ESA tool homepage in Commons under Commons ESA tool. Here it is. Alternatively, you can go to the ESA Toolforge link, which is esa.toolforge.org, or use a bit.ly link, which is bit.ly/ESA. All these links are provided in the video description below. You can also reach a specific existing campaign shared on social media by using its direct link. Before we get started, you need to be registered on the Wikimedia projects to play on the ESA tool. If you are not yet registered, to join, follow the link below in the description. Follow the steps to allow or authorize the tool to use your Wikimedia logins. If you are not logged in, you can navigate through the tool and the existing campaigns, but you won't be able to add information or edit any content. In the upper part of the page, you will find a bar with a language tab. You can choose the language you prefer for the interface, in the same way we did on Commons. I will keep it in English, but you can change it to your desired language. You play on the ESA tool by joining a campaign. Campaigns are created by Wikimedia organizers to focus on specific collections of images that need better descriptions. You can find the Campaign tab in the same upper bar on the left side, as well as on the home page, where you can see all the campaigns that are loaded on the platform. Each campaign details the number of images in the collection and the start and end dates. The end date might be specified or might not. By default, you can see all the open campaigns here, but you can click on Show Closed Campaigns to view the campaigns that have finished. You can search for a specific campaign here, or skip this step if you have a link for a specific campaign. Click here to find out more about a specific campaign. Here is the Tell Us About Hair Women in Art campaign. You can see the number of images. There are 8,158 images, and how many contributions to this campaign. There is a description of the campaign, and here is another longer description with the campaign manager. There is also a list of the participants and how many contributions each one has made to this campaign. This campaign is now closed, so you cannot edit it anymore. We're back at all campaigns. Let's choose a live campaign. Let's say Women's Health. And to start editing in the campaign, click Get Started. Once you get started, the tool will show you random images. These images are from the Commons category selected by the Wikimedia organizer or campaign manager. It will display basic information as shown on its Commons page, which is also linked. So, what do? It's simple, just to add depicts and captions. Remember that we use depicts to link specific elements in an image to other elements that are already listed on Wikidata. For depicts in this image, for example, I can add skirt. I may also add syphilis because I can read this in the description or the info data here on Commons. I may mark syphilis as prominent as well because it's the most dominant thing in the image here. It may take several tries to link an element to the corresponding Wikidata item, so don't get bored. I may also add lesion, maybe also papule. The description here will help you a lot. There is papule, there is disease, phase, syphilis. After finishing all depicts that I want to add, I have to click on Save to save my changes. Success, depicted items saved to Wikimedia Commons. And then we can proceed on captions. The description also will help me to add a caption. I'll add an English caption here. And I will also write an Arabic one. We'll talk about how to add captions and depicts in more than one language in just a few minutes. And then I will click on Save again. Always press Save after you have finished adding 2 or 4 elements for a caption. When I have finished all the edits I can add to this image, or I just want to move to the next one, click on Next Image, and keep going until you have no more time. Now to choose your preferred language for depicts and captions, click on your username and select Language Preference. You may only choose one preferred language for the depicts because the Wikidata is automatically linked with all languages, as we already explained. So choose the language you are most comfortable with, but keep in mind that you will probably find more depicts in English than any other language. And for captions, you can choose up to 6 languages. Select languages you are comfortable writing in, and in my case, I will keep just 2 languages, English and Arabic. Then click Save. This is a step that you may want to do earlier, but I prefer to do it at this point for better explanation. After choosing my languages, I will now return back to the campaign to continue editing. If I want to see my statistics, I can go back to the main campaign page on ESA. There, I can see how many contributions I have made and where I rank in comparison to other participants' contributions. How quickly can you get your name to the top of the list? You can click on View Full Stats to get more info. You can see all the stats, take a screenshot of the results, or download them in CSV format. If you are interested, you can see that all your contributions are directly made to the Wikimedia Commons page of each image that you worked on, as shown here. They are also counted in your Wikimedia Commons edit counts here. As you see, Easy Tool helps you to add depicts and captions to images in Commons in a simple and easy way. It's designed to work on both mobile and desktop, so you can play whenever you have a bit of free time. We hope you will have as much fun adding descriptions to the image as we do. Start now and enjoy!